Good afternoon, just a really quick one for you today. Okay, so what we have, the problem on this roof is none of the eaves are level. So because it's an old house, everything slopes down to this roof here. And what they're having is it's coming through that overflow down, and they're having problems with the amount of water going down by that fence next door. So what we're going to do is, because we get all this roof area here and all the front tends to run down to this corner, it actually runs past a couple of downpipes. There's one here, I know you can't see it but I'll show you it in a second, and there's also one there. So I'm going to show you a little trick on how to get it flowing into those downpipes. So there you can see the downpipe, the water flows past it and then it goes all the way down to that corner down there. So what we're going to do is I made up these little things. They're like a stop end, but they're lower. So that's going to fit just in there because we want to try and bounce that water back and get it in there. But you can also see that they're low enough that if the water gets too high, the water will run past and still head down to that area. So we're damming it, but only partially damming it to send it back down that downpipe. Right, so I'll show you that getting put in. Okay, we're going to start by bending the tags so that they're square and we're getting as much surface area with them as possible. And put in the silicone. Make sure the tin is nice and clean, but we're using silicone here a little bit like a glue almost. So that's why we want a decent tag on all three sides, so it's got something to stick to. And we're going to put it in and really push it hard because we want the silicone to ooze out, so that when we wipe the sides on either side, it almost becomes like a little edge to stop the stop end from moving. Now we're not using any fixtures, so these are quite easy to knock out later if you find them to be a problem, but again we're just trying to divert that water back, and this will do a nice job. So we're going to just then seal it up. Where possible we want to try and get it watertight, but it doesn't have to be. So there you can see it's in. Now a couple things to take note of: that doesn't go all the way up the back. I've only put that up about 40 mil to throw as much water as I can in there as possible, but it will overflow that way first before it overflows that way. Secondly, put lots of silicone in there. When that dries, it will hold it. When we pull this tile down, we don't want it to hit that at all, which it'll sit above. And also, it's not 100% that has to be waterproof. You can leak a little bit of water which will go down to there, and then there's an overflow pipe down there that'll take it away. But you do want it to bounce the water back. That will increase your cleaning a little bit though on your gutters, because you will now get a little bit of debris storing up there. So you just need to make sure you clean your gutters a little bit more throughout the year. So there you go, guys, we've stopped it there. Now we've stopped it there, so we've only got this much roof now going down to the overflow pipe. So if you liked this video, please subscribe and I'll see you on the next one.